Remember when you were younger and birthdays and Christmas time came around and you always asked for the same things? Well, apparently, for some baby boomers, you're still asking for the same things. But what is it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Lovely to see you today. This particular story really warmed my heart. It's all because, of course, when you think about it, there's still the child in all of us because, as I said at the start, we're always really asking for the same things throughout our lives. We like things that take us back to nostalgia, warm times, warm and fuzzy feelings. You know what I'm saying? As I said, this particular story centers on the fact that when you are around those particular times in your life, you know, sort of Christmas and birthdays and celebrations, things like that, people always say to you, what would you like? Now, when you were younger, it used to be like, you know, your favourite album of your pop superstar, or whether that be Wham and George Michael or Kate Bush, Cliff Richard, Russ Conway, all of those big names here in the United Kingdom. Or, of course, it could have been somebody over in your area, Pat Boone, Perry Como, you know, all the greats. I mean, Dickie Valentine, all of those wonderful singers of course, yesteryear. What's interesting to note, though, that even though a pop superstar can be 81, he can still beat the other younger pop superstars to number one. But this time, of course, we're not talking about records. Really thrilled to applaud the fact that Sir Cliff Richard, our very own Britain's Elvis, way back from 1958, has managed to get to number one this year by, of course, his brand new calendar, celebrating his life in 12 stunning pictures. What I like about this story is it just proves you can do all the marketing. You can push as hard as you want on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of those platforms, TikTok and everything. And it seems that thousands of people have gone out in their droves and ordered it online by maybe their grandchildren, and of course are now hanging Cliff Richard somewhere in their house. Not literally, but of course marvelling at the pop superstar that has had hits over so many decades. Let me know, as I often say here on the show, did you buy a copy of Cliff's calendar? And more importantly, did you buy a pop calendar? And who was your first? For now, let's raise a glass to Sir Cliff and basically say they certainly don't make them like that anymore, do they? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.